As you can maybe guess from my high-vis clothing, I'm based on the manufacturing site rather than in the corporate office. Our manufacturing operations run 24 hours of the day, which means that every day when I come into work, I'm excited to find out how we've gone in the last 24 hours and what new challenges we are facing.
Hey everyone, I'm Mihika. I work as a software developer at Xero. Xero is an accounting software to help small businesses manage their business better. I love working at Xero because I get to solve customer problems by using my programming skills to develop a product used by millions across the world.
So in my experience, I did both further maths and math methods, and I chose to do math methods because I had no idea what I wanted to do after high school, and I wanted to keep my options open just in case I wanted to do a degree that required math methods as a prerequisite.
I'll admit I was a bit of a nerd and I really enjoyed doing maths. I've always viewed it as a kind of basis of life, everything around us exists because of maths. And having some really good friends who were just as determined as I was to do well in the subject helped. We knew we could rely on each other, and we knew that when the going got tough, we were there to support each other.
I can distinctively remember the day I brought home the form to choose my Year 11 subjects. I ended up writing on the form that I was going to take the two highest math subjects, chemistry and physics. Now, I'm not going to say they were easy. I don't think any Year 11 class is. But I found them challenging in just the right way, and I was so pleased when I got to university that I'd taken these subjects at school to build that foundational knowledge with the support of all my teachers.
So using that maths, I've been constantly building right through my degree. And it doesn't just stop there. While I was actually doing my internship in Germany for my degree, I was able to use some of that maths. And because I had that mathematics knowledge, and because I'd done it through my degree, I was actually able to take part in lots of little projects alongside my major project for my internship. And I was very lucky because it meant I got to do a whole range of different things in my course.
Studying maths methods was important for not only keeping options open for university, but it also provided a good foundation to go into my engineering degree, because they give you a really good foundation in terms of the way of thinking and the way of problem solving that you use both in your studies and into your engineering career.
I also spend quite a bit of my time trending data and monitoring whether we're making sustained and continued improvements, and then relating this into financial savings to get a dollar value.
Is mathematics helping me as a developer? Definitely. Writing code requires the same attention to detail as writing equations. Maths has helped me develop analytical skills which I use in my day-to-day task. What I didn't know at that time were the vast applications of maths and how much it would help me in my tertiary education as well as later in my career.
I think it's important to note that both further maths and math methods don't really relate to each other in terms of the concepts. I initially thought that some concepts might overlap and that might minimize workload, but it really didn't, and I'd had two sets of workload that kind of piled up.
But once you find what you enjoy, see where it can lead you. Because if you find something that you can enjoy, you'll study something that you love, and then you'll be working in a field that you just don't want to get out of.
Recommend very, very highly that you think a little bit outside the box when you're looking at what you want to do. And even if you don't know at this point, just try and keep your options open and have an open mind about what you might do down the line. Because if I hadn't kept an open mind, then I wouldn't be an engineer today, and I wouldn't be working on the really exciting and innovative projects that I am working on.
I'm glad that I chose maths.